Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Valentina. I'm a makeup lover and I like to test makeup products, and in today's video I'm going to test a new face primer, and I have this one from ESTEE Lauder. This is the Double Wear Flawless Hydrating Primer. I have this on one side of my face today, and I'm also going to show you how I've created this makeup look by using some of my favorite makeup products. So if you like what you see and want to find out more, then keep on watching. In today's video I'm going to try a new face primer, and I have this one from ESTEE Lauder. This is the Double Wear Flawless Hydrating Primer. I want to try this today for the first time here on my YouTube channel, but I've already used this primer once for a full day and I already have my impressions, but I want to try it for the first time here today. I want to put this on one side of my face, and at the end of the video I will tell you my final impressions about this Double Wear face primer. So this is how the packaging look. This is a hydrating primer and is supposed to be used underneath the ESTEE Lauder Double Wear foundation, and I have it right here. This is a full coverage matte foundation, and this primer was created to be used with this foundation, so I'm going to use this in today's video. But first I want to read a little bit about this primer. This is a flawless hydrating primer with SPF45. It's the first primer to pair flawlessly with the Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. Hydrates, brightens and protects the skin against the UV rays and pollution. It's oil-free, non-acnegenic and dermatologist tested. It's also made in USA with 24 months shelf life. So let's open the box to see how is the packaging. This is in a plastic bottle. This is how this primer looks on the skin. This is with the primer on, and here I don't have the primer on. It feels very comfortable on the skin and doesn't have a greasy texture, but it's scented. So if you don't like scented makeup, keep in mind that this is scented. It's a pretty scent, nothing too strong. The packaging is the same as for the Double Wear Sheer Makeup Foundation, if you have that one, but the packaging is more tiny for this one, and it's also in a squeezing tube. I think the packaging is really cute. It's very simple and easy to use. So I was very excited to try this primer because it has SPF45 and was made for my ESTEE Lauder Double Wear that I really love. This foundation. This is my favorite foundation of all time, and of course that I want to try the primer for this foundation. So I'll move on and use this primer on one side of my face, and then I'm going to apply this ESTEE Lauder Double Wear foundation, and on this side I will have just my regular moisturizer on. And this is how this side looks with this primer on. As you can see, my skin is more glowy on this side. I want to mention that there is no glitter in this primer. It's just like a hydrating veil. And next I'm going to apply my foundation, this ESTEE Lauder Double Wear. I've applied this foundation with a brush or with my hands, but I get the most flawless and natural finish on my skin if I apply the foundation with my beauty blender. Also, the key to get a very nice finish with this foundation is to apply a very thin layer all over the skin. In this way, your makeup will not look cakey or heavy and will also last longer. And this is the finish with this primer on the side of my face, and here with just my moisturizer on. The finish is pretty on both sides, but I have to mention that on the primer side, my pores are less visible in this area, and this side looks more hydrated. Next, I'm going to use some of my favorite makeup products to do like my easy everyday makeup look, and I'm going to tell you my final impressions about the new primer at the end of the video after I see how all of the other makeup products look and what was my experience with the primer when I've used it for a full day. For my bronzer today, I'm going to use this Healthy Glow bronzing cream from Chanel. I just love this cream bronzer, looks very pretty on the skin, it's not heavy, I love the color, the finish is very natural, it also lasts all day on my skin. And for my concealer today, I'm going to use this DIOR Forever Skin Correct. I also use it as my eyeshadow primer. And I'm going to set everything in place with this Charlotte Tilbury powder. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish in color 1. For my blush, I'm going to use this palette from Chanel. This is a eyeshadow and blush palette in CARACTERE. The colors in this palette are very pretty as blushes, and these also last on the skin all day. I like to use these colors from here to create a gorgeous blush color. And for my highlighter, I'm going to use this one from Rare Beauty in color Enlighten. I don't reach for this highlighter so much because for everyday makeup look, the finish is a little bit too heavy. I like this one more on my eyes and on my inner corners, but not so much on my skin. And on my eyes today, I'm going to use this eyeshadow palette from NATASHA DENONA. This is my dream palette. And I'll show you what I like to do on my eyes for my everyday makeup. So I always like to start with a shimmer shade all over the eyelids and on my lower lash line. And I'm going to use this one called Serenity for today. And after that, I use a more darker shade as eyeliner. And I'm going to start from the bottom lash line to create like a wing to elongate my eye shape a little bit. And I'll use my highlighter on my inner corners and some on my lower lash line. I'm going to apply my mascara and something on my lips, and I'll do this off camera and I'll be right back to give you my final impressions for my new primer. And this is the finished makeup look. For my mascara, I've used this one from Fenty Beauty. This is the Hella Thick Mascara. This mascara is amazing. My lashes look very pretty all day. I don't get little flakes of mascara on my under eyes. So I have to say that I am very impressed about this mascara, and I highly recommend you to try it. And on my lips I have these two. I have the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Pillow Talk with this Laneige lip sleeping mask. This is my favorite lip liner ever. I love the color, it's long lasting, and it's something about the formula that makes my lips look plumped and really nice. And I love to use this Laneige lip sleeping mask as a gloss. I like that keeps my lips hydrated all day. Has a very nice shiny finish. Over my lip liner looks like a gloss, but it's not sticky like a gloss. So I really love this one. I use it every day, every night. It's amazing. And now final impressions for my new face primer, this Double Wear Flawless Hydrating Primer. I've used the primer on this side of my face, and this is how my skin look. As I mentioned earlier, I've already used this primer for a full day of makeup, and I've also used it with my Double Wear foundation, and my makeup lasted all day, but my makeup lasts all day with this Double Wear, so I didn't notice a difference in the longevity of my foundation, but the only difference was in the finish. My skin was looking more hydrated and fresh. I've only used this primer with the Double Wear foundation, so I have to test this primer more with other foundations to see if this one makes my foundations last longer. And I'm also excited about the SPF in this primer. I think it's amazing to have a primer with SPF in it, so this is a big plus for me. This is not a pore filling primer, but I see that my pores are less visible on the primer side. So if you have this foundation and you are looking for a face primer, I definitely recommend you to try this one, because I think these two together are really good. My skin looks very pretty on this side. It's not as dry as is on this side, so I do think this primer helps a little with the hydrating part. So for now, I really like this primer, and I'm excited to test this more and to use it with other foundations, and I'll update you about everything in my next video. I would love to know from you guys if you like the finished makeup look, and please let me know what other makeup products would you like me to test next. But that's everything for today. I hope this video was helpful and I hope you like it. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also ring the bell to be notified when I upload. I post every week, so make sure to hit the notification bell. I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!